For over a century, Stamford Bridge has been more than a stadium. It's been the heart and soul of Chelsea Football Club. From its no-seat terraces in the 1970s to the modern stands we see today, it witnessed Chelsea's journey from underdogs to European champions. But now, as the demands of modern football escalate, Stamford Bridge faces a new challenge. It needs to expand to keep up with the giants of the league. They knew that already in 2015. The club's ambitions soared under Abramovich with a breathtaking vision to transform Stamford Bridge into a football cathedral, designed by the renowned architects behind iconic venues like Munich's Allianz Arena. The proposed upgrade would have expanded capacity from 41,000 to 60,000, combining architectural brilliance with the promise of a world-class matchday experience. Yet, by 2018, the dream crumbled under the weight of skyrocketing costs, lawsuits against Abramovich, and the potential upcoming Brexit. Fast forward to today, not much has happened, and the stakes have only grown. With Stamford Bridge's 40,000 seats dwarfed by rivals like Arsenal's Emirates Stadium, with 60,000 seats, and Tottenham's new arena with 62,000 seats, Chelsea's matchday revenue and competitiveness are being tested. Chelsea's new owners, Todd Boehly and Clearlake Capital, know one thing for sure. Matchday revenue is critical to remaining competitive in the modern game. And Chelsea is being forced to confront a major decision: upgrade their beloved Stamford Bridge or build an entirely new home. Right now, Chelsea has these two major options on the table, each with its own pros and cons, and in this video, we will break them down. The first option is ambitious yet familiar: redevelop Stamford Bridge. This plan would increase capacity to 60,000, bringing Chelsea in line with their competitors while preserving their historic location in Fulham. The club has already taken significant steps to make this possible. In a strategic move, they acquired the 1.2-acre Oswood Stall Mansion site adjacent to the current stadium. This additional space could be crucial in overcoming one of the biggest hurdles: the limited room for expansion. Designed by Herzog and de Meuron, the architects behind Beijing's iconic Bird's Nest Olympic Stadium and Munich's Allianz Arena and the Tate Modern, the plan promised to transform Stamford Bridge into a cathedral of football. With its unique brick pillars rising like a modern-day Colosseum, the design was both a nod to London's architectural heritage and a bold statement of Chelsea's ambitions. But the operational challenges are significant. Stamford Bridge's location near a London Underground line complicates construction logistics and raises costs. Furthermore, rebuilding on an active site poses logistical headaches. Where would Chelsea play during the rebuild? And most importantly, can the redevelopment retain the spirit of Stamford Bridge, a home that has been the beating heart of Chelsea since 1905? If Chelsea opts for this route, work could begin in 2026, with completion estimated between 2030 and 2033. It's a tightrope act, balancing modernization while respecting history. The second option is even bolder: build a brand new stadium at Earl's Court. This potential site, just a mile from Stamford Bridge, offers a blank canvas for Chelsea to design a cutting-edge stadium from the ground up. From optimized sightlines to advanced sustainability features, the possibilities are endless. Negotiations are already underway with key stakeholders, including Transport for London and real estate firms. However, Earl's Court isn't just Chelsea's playground. Competing interests, such as a mixed-use development plan for the area, add layers of complexity to the decision. And rumor has it that it is leaning the way of mixed-use and residential area. A move to Earl's Court would allow Chelsea to build a truly modern stadium from the ground up. It could incorporate the latest in stadium design, from optimized sightlines to cutting-edge sustainability features. The larger site could also allow for the development of club facilities, fan zones, and even community spaces, creating a true Chelsea Football Club campus. While the prospect of a state-of-the-art facility excites many, moving from Stamford Bridge could alienate fans who view the current site as integral to the club's identity. It's not just a move. It will be a cultural shift. Both options come with staggering costs. Redeveloping Stamford Bridge could range from £1 billion to £1.5 billion. Building at Earl's Court could exceed £2 billion, double what Tottenham spent on their stadium. To fund these ambitions, Chelsea is exploring partnerships, including talks with US-based Ares Management for a $500 million investment. Yet, financing is only part of the equation. Chelsea must also weigh the long-term revenue potential against operating costs and consider commercial opportunities like naming rights and events. And where would Chelsea play during construction? Regardless of the chosen option, Chelsea will face years of displacement during construction. Informal talks with Fulham suggest a potential temporary ground share at Craven Cottage, though its capacity of under 30,000 might be insufficient for Chelsea's needs. Other options include Wembley or Twickenham Stadium. Both offer larger capacities but would move Chelsea farther from their historic Fulham home. This raises concerns about disrupting matchday routines and losing the unique atmosphere Stamford Bridge creates. But that is not the biggest challenge. Central to any decision is the Chelsea Pitch Owners, CPO, a unique group of fans who own Stamford Bridge's freehold. Established in the 1990s to protect the club's home from commercial exploitation, the CPO holds veto power over major changes. Whether Chelsea redevelops or relocates, their approval is non-negotiable. And Chelsea Pitch Owners do not only own the freehold of Stamford Bridge, but also the naming rights to Chelsea FC. So even if they decide to move somewhere else, they wouldn't be allowed to use the name without a significant majority of the shareholders approving it. This safeguard ensures that Chelsea's decisions prioritize their history and the interests of their fans. But it also adds a layer of complexity. Any plan that alienates the CPO risks falling apart, regardless of financial or architectural appeal. So Chelsea's leadership faces a monumental choice that will define the club's identity for decades. Will they breathe new life into Stamford Bridge, blending tradition with innovation? Or will they take the leap to Earl's Court, embracing a bold vision of the future? One thing is certain, Chelsea is on the brink of transformation. What began in 1905 as a modest football club now stands at the crossroads of history and ambition. The decisions made today will echo through Stamford Bridge or its successor for generations to come. Let's see what the future brings. Another amazing stadium that is built up from the ground is the new Everton Stadium. I know, you might not be an Everton fan, but the stadium that they are building is next level. Check out the video we made about it.